Lex's Dirty Maintenance Show.
The sweet power slide.
What's going on, Skid? We've got us a GE dishwasher here. It's not draining, that's the complaint, and they smell a burning smell. I already took the cover off for the bottom here. It's just these two screws and slide everything over for you new cats. Common problem with this is that drain solenoid right there. See how it's burned? Yep, that drain solenoid right there is burned. You can see it's all crispy, so it's not going up and down. It's supposed to go down to make it drain, so I'm gonna have to replace this. Fun. It'd be easier if I just pulled the dishwasher totally out. This thing is totally locked up. Try to get this spring off. Some screw right here. Yeah, the old solenoid is burned up. Just gonna pop a new one in.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Is there anything we can do to avoid that going forward?
No, it's just GE.
No.
I'll try to get this spring on. That's what it's supposed to do. Oh, now the infamous clip. First try. All right, I got it. That clip right there is a pain in the butt. I lost it twice. I got it on there finally. It went like this. The other one didn't do that because it was all burned and melted right here. So let's plug it back in. See what happens. It wouldn't drain, so hopefully it'll drain. There it is. It's draining. Alright, now I'm going to turn the breaker back on. Alright, it's filling. I couldn't even get it to do that last time. It just kept running and running and running. Definitely a bad timer. So I just want to make sure it runs and then drains Should be good to go. Cool, just went in the drain. You can hear it draining. Awesome, just need a new timer, a new solenoid. Gonna be good to go. Alright, Skid Bro, sorry I couldn't provide any commentary in there. She was literally sitting right next to me. This was the problem, this is why it wasn't draining. Bad solenoid, that's supposed to go up and down freely, and as you can see it's all melted, got the melted plastic on it. So that's what was bad. I'll leave a link to all this in the description below too for you homeowners that watch. There's the part number. And again, it does that, I've heard. This will happen because of a bad timer. That timer wasn't advancing right, so it was just sitting on the same cycle going over and over and over and over. She said it ran all night, so it's definitely a bad timer. Again, I'll leave a link to one of these in the description below as well. Let's see, I got the box for it somewhere. There it is, here's the part number. If any of you guys need the part number, again, sorry I couldn't provide commentary. She's sitting right there. But had to get a video out anyway, man. Hadn't been putting out videos because I had last week off. My wife went out of town, so I had to stay home with the kids. And old Jordan J Booty had a little beer virus scare, so I've been riding around here bummed out, you know. Just kind of bummed out, you know. You spend a lot of time with your coworkers, almost as much time as with your family, you know. You're with them all day, so I was kind of worried about him, but he's good now. He bounced back. Hey, here's my bag. Remember my bag I showed that I got for 25 bucks? Backpack. It's still going strong. It's been about a year now. I made a video on it and left a link for it. Some people wonder about it. It's still good. Still zips. What's going on, Skid? Got us an old clogger here. Just taking a little look around. Looking a little rough. A little rough in here. Oh, why do you wear gloves? Why do you wear gloves? Dang. It's clogged up solid. Have to get that drain stopper out of there. We'll get the old pads out of the way. About time for a cleaning, big dog. About time to pop something with a sponge. Well, all the rock and roll houses I lived in, we never lived like this. Line stayed good. Door stops were always on. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Rock and rolling all night, partying every day. Everything still stayed intact and pretty clean. I'm not saying I wasn't a little dirty, but man. Boy, this joker's still clogged, even with the top out. As you guys know, I use the keyhole saw, also known as a sheetrock knife. Stick it in there like that, and I swirl it like sketty. Listen to that joker start to drain already. Pull that sucker out of there. What is that? Let's get a good look at that. I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's clean now though. But you can see the PVC on the bottom. You're good to go. Swirl it like sketty. That's my old maintenance hack, tech tip. You're draining good now, Skid. Should just screw back on. Boom, there we go. Here's the old pressure test. yeah, that's what I like to hear. Big old globs of hair everywhere. Let's get out of here, Jay Booty, before something gets us. We got us a no cooling call. Let's see, it's this one right here. Yeah, when I got here, the compressor wasn't coming on, but the fan was blowing out cool air out the top. So I'm gonna check the capacitor. Probably just got a low cap, low hard start. This is one of those little ones with the rotary compressors. You guys gotta forgive me, man. This is my first experience with rotary compressors, so I'm getting to know these things. Power is off. Pull the disconnect. 35/5 capacitor. There's the capacitor. It's a 35/5, so that's what we're going to be metering out for you new guys, and I'll also check that. Been getting a lot of tips from the HVAC guys saying just replace this whole deal, man. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, one lead on common, one lead on Herm for the compressor, hermetic. It's a 35/5, so 34.26. I mean, that's not terribly low. We go with the fan here. Five. Cap is good, so compressor wasn't starting probably because of this, so I'm just gonna, I brought the whole deal here. A lot of guys have been saying to just replace the whole thing. It's best practice just to do the whole thing, the relay and the hard start. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm still learning these doggone rotary compressor units, guys, so thanks for the tips. I've never been around these rotary compressors, man. These things are weird. I don't know if you can see in there. You can't, but they got the accumulator hooked to the side. I'm just used to a compressor, capacitor, contactor. That's it. I'm not, all this is new to me, so thanks for the tips. All right, I pulled the two wires off there, off the terminals, got my leads on the terminals, and 0. So this hard start right here is bad. Man, this is the second video I've done on one of these. Why are they such a piece, big dog? The last video I just did that because it was tripping the breaker. But, and they're still good. They haven't called back or anything. But, you know, a lot of guys are saying just do this, replace this and this. And as you can see, it all comes together. It's already hooked up and wired and everything. So you just got to hook up the wires to the capacitor and the contactor. So that's how it comes in the package. And I'll leave a link to these in the description below. Real easy. So we're going to replace this and the capacitor. And that should fix it. Like I said, the compressor wasn't coming on, but the fan was. So it's got to do with this hard start. I'm getting 0. Should be 88 to 108. Let's see. It says it on here. As you can see right there, 88 to 108 microfarads. MFD stands for microfarads. 88 to 108. And I was getting 0 on that one. So that's why the compressor wasn't coming on. So it looks like the old black wire just goes to the common side of the contactor. That's easy. And that's it, man. Just unscrew it and it all pulls out. It all comes together for you. Just gonna replace the whole deal. I don't know who decided to put these units in here, man. They need to talk to a maintenance tech before they build. What would make it easy for you, Mr. Maintenance Guy? And this is Florida. A straight cool with heat strips and a piston. We don't need to be getting cute with all this stuff. Heat pumps and all this aquatherm and all that. It's just ridiculous. This is Florida, big dog. Straight cool, just straight air conditioned with a piston. I'm gonna take this out, screw the new one in. I'll be back. All right, big dog, got the new cap in. Here's the old one. Got a new hard start and a new relay. This is all the old crap. So all the tips that have been coming in, thank you guys for being nice about the tips and not a know-it-all jerk super tech. They said just to replace this because it's most likely this thing is crapping its pants. So that's what we did. New this, new hard start, new cap. So, all right, the black wire goes to the common side of the contactor. Yellow to Herm. I already got my capacitor hooked up. You guys gotta know how to do that by now, right? All right, I'm gonna put yellow to Herm and red to the common. I need 2 hands here. All right, Angelina Broly. Papa's got some brand new shoes. Here we go. Come on, big money, no whammy. Oh yeah. I can hear that compressor. It wasn't on when I came over here during the call. Yeah, already moving some good heat out the top. Yeah, and also guys, I've noticed just from working on these things these last 3 months, I've been here since April. When these go bad, it also causes the breaker to trip. That last video I made, her breaker was tripping, and it was this. Once I replaced this, I haven't heard another word from her. So, and it happened before that, like back in April, and I haven't heard from them after I replaced this. No more breaker tripping. So, there you go. I'm gonna throw the old cover back on and let her know she's cool, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.